Hey guys, welcome back to the Newsarama Skybox here at New York Comic Con. I'm Justin Tyler.
I'm Grace Randolph.
We're here talking to Jane, Brad, and Sean from Husbands.
Hi.
Hey guys, welcome.
Thank
Top
you.
of the morning.
So, wow, you know, this web series is expanding to a comic.
That's right, absolutely. Yeah.
Tell us about the show first, and we'll get into the
Okay.
comic.
If you haven't seen Husbands yet, go to lovehusbands.com. That's where season 2 lives. We just finished putting all of season 2 up online. It's complete now at lovehusbands.com.
Awesome.
And it's a story. It's a newlywed sitcom with a marriage equality twist because these are our husbands. Brad Bell co-wrote the show with me and produced it with me. And Sean plays the other husband. These are our husbands, and it's been like a huge online hit. And so we decided to make it into a comic book as well.
Well, where do you think it fits in with like the new normal, Modern Family, Partners? Where do you think it fits into that?
I think it fits in exactly to that, except it's better.
Now that's
Like
a
most
good
web
answer,
content
yeah.
is.
Well, yeah, and we've
Right?
been doing it for about a year, so I think we were a little ahead of the curve.
Yeah,
And it's about the relationship. You know, I think what all those shows have in common, you know, Partners is a gay guy and a straight guy, and New Normal is about a baby, Modern Family is about a baby. Our show is about them. It's about their marriage. It's about being in love. It's more like Mad About You than
More
it
direct,
is.
as opposed to being like, we need a baby.
Exactly.
In here.
Well, the fact that these are two men, or the fact that they're married, is just the total afterthought
Right.
compared to these other shows where, you know, it's two guys trying to have a baby, but it's two guys. You know, it's
I
like,
think also when you take those other elements, you're deflecting what it's actually about.
Right.
Yeah, we really
Right.
wanted it to be identifiable, not because you go, oh, I'm a straight person and I also can have babies. It's identifiable because you go, I'm feeling what they're feeling. That's what I felt in my marriage. That's how we stumbled through it in the early days. We want that. We want that to be the thing that makes it identifiable.
Yeah, I think love is more universal and identifiable than childbearing anyway. So.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Especially for everyone here. So you're going to make a comic out of it. Why the push toward the genre?
Well, I had a good relationship with Dark Horse Comics because they do the Buffy comics. I actually have a new Buffy season 8 issue 14 is out right now.
It's a new arc, right?
A new
So you
arc.
can jump right in.
Yeah, we're introducing a new character in issues 14 and 15 that Drew Greenberg and I co-wrote together. That's the first Boy Slayer. And so I knew Dark Horse. I knew they would do a good job with it. And we have so many sci-fi fans for Husbands that it's like, why not take our characters and put them in a series of sort of alternate comic book universes. So each issue we get to, oh, they're superheroes, oh, they're spies.
Oh, that's great.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun to take the opportunity, or to have the opportunity to take these characters, which are so funny, and put them in a clash of context. Like, well, okay, so how would they be in the Dark Ages or something? And it's really fun. It has kind of what would you say, like an irreverent, tongue-in-cheek, sort of a Venture Brothers tone.
We might say cheeky.
That's great.
Might say cheeky.
and these guys were really brilliant about how they did it because they kept the essence of Husbands and combined that with the essence of that specific like genre of the Middle Ages, and just it kept it intact. Like it transferred very well.
Can we get like an example, like issue number 1? Like what was the
Yeah,
relationship?
issue number 1 is a superhero and a supervillain that meet up. Now, which one of them is the hero and which one's the villain? You can look at the look on their faces.
Superheroes can twist mustaches. It doesn't happen as often.
That's right.
So there's a little mystery in there.
They're not allowed to have mustaches. Those are for the evil people.
Union rules.
Now, do you think some of the superhero stuff, or the genre stuff, is going to come back in the show as we go forward?
That would be awesome.
Yes.
It would
I
totally be
hope so.
awesome. We certainly hope to make more Husbands. And our character, there's in season 2, you make an Alderaan joke that I think took a lot of people by surprise. They didn't know that Cheeks would know Alderaan. So I could totally see more
You know,
sci-fi.
they love the fan fiction joke. They always show
right.
that at panels. The fan fiction joke, people just it slays the crowd.
Well, you're
Right.
writing for Star Wars Detours, right?
Yes, that's right.
So which Star Wars character do you think they would be?
Oh my
I
goodness.
can't do it. Wait.
Yeah. You're aiming for Chewbacca? That's your go-to.
No, he's more Han Solo. I'd be Luke Skywalker.
Good.
Nice.
Really? Because I was
think some
totally
fan-
with
I think some
Chewbacca
fan
and Yoda.
fiction.
Surely.
Chewbacca and Yoda?
wouldn't be
Chewbacca
Yoda.
and Yoda.
Really? You're so
be Yoda.
wise. You know?
No one
wants to
attitude
be
for Han
Yoda.
Solo. No, he's
Yeah,
not.
so
matter how wise
I'm
he is.
rebellious and can't be told what to do.
I know, I'm a noble, like, what?
a loner. I'm totally Han Solo.
I mean, we all sort of want to be Han Solo, right?
Well, I know that everyone
all
wants to be, but actually, few of us are.
You had sort of a Han Solo look with the jacket there.
And see, I didn't even try to do that.
Well,
it's just what happened naturally.
Maybe you tried
That's what
a
makes
little
me
bit.
Han Solo. Maybe subconsciously.
How is Detours? So it's amazing how much they're letting you play with the universe.
Well, tell us what it is for those
yeah.
people that don't know.
Yeah, Star Wars Detours is sort of a collaboration between the Lucas camp and the Robot Chicken camp of Matt Senreich and Seth Green. And it's sort of got the Robot Chicken feel to it, of the total irreverence, but it's actually supposedly canon, which is amazing. I mean, we play,
Crazy.
we've got Leia and Han and everybody in this show.
So when you're writing the jokes, do you feel like a level of responsibility? You're like, this actually happened.
You'd think, but no. We were totally irresponsible. And we had George Lucas in the room with us, and we'd go like, well, can we have Leia do this completely insane thing? And he'd be sure.
Wow, how did you loosen him up? He's notoriously very protective and everything. And just like,
I think he just really loved what the Robot Chicken guys do. He'd seen before what they were doing with those characters. I think he just decided to embrace it because it was clearly done with such love. It's done with such love and respect for him. So.
Well, I think people were really surprised. I thought that was. I think that you weren't able to go as far as you are going.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, it's corporate. Yeah.
I know, and we can make fun of Jar Jar. We can totally go there.
finally, someone's making fun of Jar Jar.
Someone's making fun of Jar Jar. Yeah, he's been a sacred cow for so
And now it's canon. It's official.
Yeah. Apparently so. It's
It's officially
amazing.
mockable.
Yeah.
And when does that start coming?
I don't think there is an announced date for it
It's
yet.
just all-
The way the Lucas model works is they make the whole thing, and then
right.
they sort of decide how the public, what the bridge is to the public. But I know I got to be in the recording studio when they were doing some of the recording, and I got to see actually an actor I'd written for on Buffy. I probably can't say the name, but
that's a
an
good
actor I
clue.
saw there
Yeah.
was recording when I was there watching. So it was amazing.
So you also write for Once Upon a Time.
Right.
Will you do a fairy tale version of the husband?
One of the comic books is a Once Upon a Time-ish setting for our guys. So one of them is a prince and one is a pauper.
Oh, nice.
The Prince and the Pauper.
Kind of like that.
That's great.
Interesting.
Wait, you mean there's a story already like that?
Oh, these are all
sure
new
not
forms.
good.
All brand new
They ripped
stories.
us off too.
And when is it the husband's comic?
October 24th, the first issue is available online. It's a digital comic. But then early next year, they will be out in an actual, you can touch it and feel it and put it in your pocket kind of collected issue.
Is the digital
Hardcover
comic
March.
like Comixology, or is it through the website?
It's at
Dark Horse.
Dark Horse. It's at digital.darkhorse.com. And Husbands, the series, is at lovehusbands.com.
And before we go, you had something about an event you're doing, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Sean is producing an event.
Yeah, Husbands is, we're going to Salt Lake City for Sunday, November 11th. We're going to do a panel viewing and discussion to raise awareness for the GLBT youth of Utah. Recently, HRC came out with some numbers that they did a national survey of GLBT youth in Utah and nationally, and it's like if verbally assaulted, it's 69% in Utah and 53% nationally. So, I mean, the numbers are just kind of whacked out, and we want to just go be visible. And then there's a youth homeless shelter that is disproportionately GLBT youth, kicked out for coming out, that sort of thing. So we're going to raise funds while we're there, and also continue to raise funds as we move on. We just feel like this is something that husbands can contribute to. It's quality content on the internet that shares an equal story with everybody, and we want to do something about it. We feel like we
And I
can.
think it's just a great example of here is a happy future of these two married guys and you two as successful actual people.
Right.
And your character is from Utah, or is a Mormon.
The character is
Yeah,
the character is Mormon, and I personally am. I say recovering. I say that jokingly, recovering Mormon. But at some point, I had to choose what my own faith or spirituality was in order for me to be happy. And so it's when this event came along with the idea, I was like, I can do something with that. I feel very happy in my life and where I'm at. I can do something with that, and so this is the result of that.
That's awesome. And that'll be on the husband's website as well?
Yeah, you can follow at Team Husbands, and you'll have the link to the website, you'll have the link to, or just all the information necessary, so just follow us at Team Husbands, and you'll get all that necessary information for you.
That's great. Thanks so much for coming down here,
Thank
guys.
you.
Good luck with everything. You have so much going on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys stay tuned for a ton more from Comic-Con.